debilitated Jupiter. Jupiter will transit to the sign of Capricorn in the month of November. I'm going to give the dates, check the city and the country you are living in, and it will show the transit of Jupiter time frame for you in Capricorn. To those of you who are new to astrology, Capricorn Jupiter means debilitated Jupiter. It means Jupiter is in a sign where it's not comfortable. It denotes Jupiter who has forgotten the right dharma. And what is the dharma for Jupiter? Jupiter is your knowledge of doing the right things or doing everything the right way. Jupiter is the owner of sign Sagittarius as well as Pisces, and it denotes your finances, it denotes husband for a woman, it rules over kids, education, knowledge, the duty and the philosophies of a human being. This video is about how it will affect all signs when it transits to the Capricorn. Watch this video to know how it affects all signs, what care one should take to get the best of this transit, and how this transit will affect you socially as well as financially. Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. When Jupiter transits to the sign of Capricorn this year in November, the owner of the Capricorn, planet Saturn, is already in Capricorn. That means you will have two big planets, Saturn and Jupiter, in the same sign. This also happened earlier this year, and Jupiter went retrograde, went to Sagittarius, and now it is again coming back to Capricorn. Capricorn denotes your status in the society. Capricorn is about law, order and governance. When Jupiter and Saturn, these two planets come together in a sign, it speaks a lot about our karma, the karma that is unpaid. And hence this transit is very important. For those of you who have Capricorn sign, it could be Saturn return for you, or if you are turning 60, you are about to turn 60, it is a double return of Saturn Jupiter for you. This will be a very important year for those who are just turning 60 or about to be 60. Now let us look at this Jupiter transit month by month. November, December can bring new challenges. It can bring transformations for all signs. All the planets are in between Rahu and Ketu. That means there is Kala Sarpa Yoga. There are two eclipses in November and December. Kala Sarpa Yoga, two eclipses, Jupiter debilitated, and that too with Saturn, is not a very great placement for somebody to get too many gains or have a great life. However, this is a good transit in terms of paying off your karma. November, December seems to be pretty challenging and it will bring transformations, so take it slow. Regarding the New Year's celebration, it's always good to keep it little low to avoid any complications. In the month of January 2021, except for a few days, the Kala Sarpa Yoga continues. And hence, we have to be careful. We have to have a lot of patience. February is going to be exceptional because there is a 6-planet conjunction in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is anyway going to be a really heavy sign with the presence of Jupiter and Saturn, and all other planets are joining there except Rahu, Ketu and probably Mars. Take it slow in the month of February, plan your activities in advance, work harder and have low expectations. In the month of March also, except for a few days, the Kala Sarpa Yoga continues. However, there is some change in the month of March, and that is Taurus and Libra are going to have better time compared to other months because their Rashi Lord or Lagna Lord Venus is exalted. Signs Gemini and Virgo, with their communications and with their talent, can also get better month of March compared to other signs. Virgo folks, if they are in the field of medicine, healthcare or healing, they can continue to do that and they will be recognized for that in the month of March. And in the month of April, Jupiter goes into Aquarius. In the description of this video, I am going to share a few links. The links are about debilitation of Jupiter, then remedy of debilitation of Jupiter. It is about how this Jupiter will work depending on which sign it rules, and there is one more video about if you have Jupiter in Capricorn in your natal horoscope. Now let us see the outcome for all signs, starting with sign Aries. If you have Moon in Aries, Mesha Rashi, Aries natives should take help from their advisor, their teacher, their manager at work, or if you are in college, if you are a student, your professor, to achieve maximum success at work and in education. If you have any religious guru, listen to them, take their advice and act on it. You will have even more recognition after the Christmas of 2020. If you have Moon in Taurus, Vrishabh Rashi, then use this time frame of debilitated Jupiter in publications, in writing and in communications with the knowledge that you have earned from others or the secrets that you know. Use them and you will earn a good recognition at your workplace. Knowing in advance will always help. If you are in research, then this is a good favorable time for doing research of any kind, any field, any subject. Use this research and this research is going to give you lot of recognition. You should be cautious and careful about your personal relationships as well as business partnerships and make sure you invest good amount of time in them. If you have Moon in Gemini, Mithun Rashi, when Jupiter goes into Capricorn and it stays in Capricorn till April before moving on to Aquarius, you are going to use this time frame to learn new secrets, new knowledge and improve your skills. This is a great time for self-improvement. You will notice that the teachers or the managers you are learning from or working with are very known people. They have recognition in their own fields and working with them is going to help you. You might notice that these people are testing you very hard and it is difficult to please them every time. But hang in there, have patience and you will notice that things will start working in your favor. If you have Moon in Cancer, Karka Rashi, Jupiter's transit into Capricorn is going to give you new responsibility, and this responsibility is about dealing with your known enemies and competitors with respect. Make sure you treat your competitors with respect. You will have to have good working relationships with them. Whether you like them, whether you hate them, doesn't matter, but you will have to make adjustments in a way that you will be working with them, and that is what is going to give you more gains. Cancer folks who are interested in relationships or getting married, this is a good time frame for you. So look for a life partner and very likely you can get married in this time frame. If you have Moon in Leo, Simha Rashi, December is going to be good month for you. January is going to be testing your patience but still rewarding. However, January can bring some arguments with your family members. It can bring some arguments with the people you work with. You may notice that your friends or your competitors are more aggressive. They are more demanding. You will have to be humble, you have to be polite and make sure you find out a way to work with these people. Rahu will continue to give you social visibility. So Leo natives need not be afraid of this situation on the home front or work front. Hang in there and you will have your visibility that you are looking for. February will be better than January. However, for March, you have to have little less expectations. Leo natives will use their communication on the social media to bring a change in others. Use this opportunity and do your duty with full faith in yourself. If you have Moon in Virgo, Kanya Rashi folks, Virgo folks will be tested with more higher scrutiny. They are going to have stressful time. Only when Venus moves to the exaltation, they will have little bit better time frame. Otherwise, Virgo is under pressure in terms of education, in terms of teamwork, in terms of their work ethics. Virgo folks also can notice that there are challenges in terms of education, creativity, as well as their romantic life. You will have to learn to work with your parents and the people around. Hang in there, have patience, and you will get good rewards of this hard work. If you have moon in Libra or Tula Rashi in this time frame when Jupiter is in the Capricorn, they are going to face tough times. Libra natives are going to face tough times in terms of family and security. Home front will be more challenging for them. They might feel that they have less resources and they might have a fear in mind whether they will be able to survive from paycheck to paycheck or not. However, this is just a fear in mind, this is not the reality. So hang in there, keep working. Your Rashi Lord or Lagna Lord is getting exaltation, so that will be a big relief for you. There is one duty or one responsibility in addition to family front, and that is learning to deal with your teammates and your siblings. If your moon sign is Libra, you have to learn to work with your siblings and your teammates. Use this opportunity. Don't be too commercial in dealing with your own people. If you have moon in Scorpio, Vrishchik Rashi, the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter is going to be in your third house, Capricorn sign. What does it indicate? It indicates you might be communicating a lot for commercial purposes. If you are working in sales, marketing, or if you are a student, you might notice that you are writing a lot. You have to improve your communication skills. Rather, you have to excel. So hang in there, start writing, use your communication skills, have patience, and you are going to get big rewards about it. You may notice that you are losing the battle, but have your faith in yourself, have courage, and rewards will be soon coming. Scorpio natives can take help from the elderly people, they can take help from their parents or anyone who is experienced in their field and listen to their advice and act on it. Whenever Mars is going through the sign of Aries, Scorpio natives have to remember to take things slowly. Don't be in a hurry to come to a conclusion. Have patience, think through and then act on it. If you have moon in Sagittarius or Dhanu Rashi, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, your Rashi Lord, and that is getting debilitated in Capricorn. That means you will get affected by various ways. You have to follow one thing, don't forget your duty, be on the right side of the law, and do not work in a way that you are always focused commercially. Successful business means there are some ways which are taken, there are some wrong ways taken. You have found some loopholes, and hence Jupiter is given debilitation in the sign of Capricorn. So Sagittarius folks, remember, don't be too commercial while earning money. Rather, do donations. You will have to deal with issues related to kids, creativity and education with patience. This is like a karma to be repaid, so there is no escape through this. Try to keep harmony. Try to be caring and loving towards your kids and the family members. Money will come, but keep spirituality in mind. If you have moon in Capricorn, Makar Rashi, you are at the center of the whole drama because Saturn is your Rashi Lord, Lagna Lord, and Jupiter is moving into your own house. And Jupiter is moving along with Saturn. Big two planets together indicate definitely there are some ups and downs. You might go through a situation where one day looks really great, another day might be really difficult. However, Saturn is in the own sign, that means you are going to repay whatever karma that is there. In fact, Jupiter going over your moon gives a big yoga. So this will be ultimately good for you. Enjoy the fruits of your hard work. Be nice to your mother. Take care of her. If you are working on some loan, land or property deal, it will mostly work in your favor. So have patience about it. If you have moon in Aquarius, Kumbha Rashi, in the time frame when Jupiter is in the sign of Capricorn, do donations. Help others as much as you can, because for Aquarius people, Jupiter rules over your finances, your family values, as well as your earnings in total, all your desires. March can bring some good news for you in terms of earnings as well as financial success. If you have moon in Pisces sign, Meena Rashi, you are the luckiest of all signs right now. I understand when I say these words, you might be saying, well, I still don't have a job, I'm looking for a job. Or my employer has said, I just have 1 month of job and maybe they will have to let me go. Still hang in there because this transit of Jupiter is going to be very favorable for you. Right now, it might be very difficult to believe, but hang in there. Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, Rashi Lord, and even though it is debilitated, it is transiting through the 11th house of Labha Bhava. It is going to give you all the good returns. That is a big help. Keep that good time in mind and keep working. Since the planet Saturn is also with Jupiter, you will not get a lot of gains. Still, moderate gains will keep on coming consistently. Do not stay awake too late at night because that might create troubles like acidity for you. Watch out for your health. You will be active on social media in terms of arts and communicating with your teammates and friends. Hope after watching this video, all natives can plan in advance for the transit of Jupiter and until the end of first quarter next year. Here is one more bonus for you. I have published an article on my website regarding Jupiter in Capricorn through various houses from 1st to 12th. For example, if you have Jupiter in Capricorn in first house, somebody can have Jupiter in Capricorn in second house in their Janam Kundali or natal chart. And what to expect in that case is given in that article. I'm going to give the link in the description. Please make sure to check that out. Please like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. If you want to know more information about your horoscope, you can send an email to iamsonalijoshi@gmail.com. Namaste, thank you, Shubhamastu.